Pilgrim, I'm back. I'm back here with Jonathan Edwards. Gonna finish up his 70 resolutions. Well, revolutions. He never had a revolution. He wasn't that kind. He was a peaceable man. As peaceable as he could be with those he dealt with. And he had some hard cases in his day. And we're going to take up with 61. Resolved. I will not give way to that apathy and listlessness which I find artificially eases and relaxes my mind from being fully and fixedly set on God's grace. Whatever excuses I may have for it, whatever my listlessness inclines me to do, or rather, whatever it inclines me to neglect doing, I will realize that it would actually be best for me to do these things. Do those things which you ought to do for God and your fellow man, pilgrim. Resolved, 62. Never to do anything but what God, by the law of love, requires me to do. And then according to Ephesians 6:6-8, I must do it willingly and cheerfully as to the Lord, not for man. I must remember that whatever good thing any man has or does, he has first received from God. And that whenever a man is compelled by faith to act with love and charity towards others, especially those in need, that we do it as if to and for the Lord. Amen to that. 63 on the hypothetical supposition that at any one time there was never to be but one individual in the world who was a genuine and complete Christian, who in all respects always demonstrated the faith shining in its truest luster, and appearing excellent and lovely from whatever angle and under whatever circumstances this faith is viewed, resolved to act just as I would do if I strove with all my strength to be that one, and to live as if that one should live in my time and place. One individual in the world who was a genuine, a complete Christian, in all respects, and always demonstrated the faith shining in its truest luster, excellent, lovely, from whatever angle and under whatever circumstances his faith is viewed. Let it be me. 64. Whenever I experience those groanings which cannot be uttered, Romans 8:26, of which the apostle speaks, and those longings that consume our souls, of which this psalmist speaks, Psalm 119:20, I will embrace them with everything I have within me, and I will not be weary by earnestly endeavoring to express my desires, nor of the repetition so often necessary to express them and benefit from them. Those groanings to be like Christ. 65. Resolved to exercise myself in all my life long with the greatest openness I am capable of, to declare my ways to God, and to lay open my soul to Him, all my sins, all my temptations, all my difficulties, sorrows, fears, hopes, and desires, and everything in every circumstance. 66. Resolved, I will endeavor always to keep a gracious demeanor, an air of acting and speaking in all places and in all companies, except if it should so happen that faithfulness requires otherwise. Makes sense. 67. Resolved, after afflictions, to inquire in what ways I am now the better for having experienced them. What good have I received by them? What benefits and insights do I now have because of them? Good things come from bad things. Resolved to confess honestly to myself all that I find in myself, whether weakness or sin. And if it's something that concerns my spiritual health, I will confess the whole case to God and implore Him for all needed help. 69. Resolved. Always to do that which I will wish I had done whenever I see others do it. 70. Let there be something of benevolence in all that I speak. Let me always speak kindly, with love. Well, God bless, Pilgrim. Think on these things. Read Psalm 119 all the way through. A long one, but a great one. God bless. Have a blessed day.